Hi there, I'm Melissa with MCreativeJ, and today I'm going to show you plaid couching. For this one, we're going to start with the red layer underneath, and we're going to make a grid. So we'll start in our bottom corner here, and we're going to make our vertical stitches. So I'm going to go up and across to the other side here, and then I'll come up about 1/4 of an inch away on that same side, and go back down to the bottom again and do the same. So come up on that same side, oops, and go across to the top here, and one more vertical stitch, come up at that top side here, and then go back down to the bottom. Now we need to make horizontal stitches. So I will come up about 1/4 of an inch away from the bottom here on the outside of my last vertical stitch. And I'm going to go across all of those stitches I just made and bring my needle down on the outside of my other vertical stitch there, like so. And then I will move up about 1/4 of an inch again, coming up on the outside of that other vertical stitch. And we'll go across again. And as you can see, I'm laying my thread down to kind of get that thread nice and straight. It's a little helpful trick there. And bring my needle down outside that vertical stitch, and we'll repeat working our way up our thread here. Go. And we can probably put in one more here, even though there's not quite 1/4 of an inch in between these two. That's okay. That's okay. Like so. So we have our base layer here. I'm going to knot this thread off. So I'll just use a little slip knot here and cut this thread away. There we go. Now we are going to add the plaids on top. So we're going to start with our horizontal stitches, and then we'll do our vertical ones again. So we'll start at the bottom here, and we'll come up on the outside edge of our vertical stitch, and we're going to make a stitch that goes across our 2 vertical stitches, like so. And then we'll come up on the outside of this next vertical stitch, and then we'll go across this vertical stitch again, like so. And this is a pattern of 2, so we'll go back the other way. So we come up on the outside edge of that vertical stitch, and we go across. And we'll repeat this here. Now the next row is alternating. So because my rows are uneven, we are going to do some little like hash marks or half rows here. So we'll come up on the outside of this vertical line. We're just going to make a short little line that goes over just one of my vertical lines there. And then we'll make our longer line that goes over 2 vertical lines here, like so, and then our short line. There we go. And then we'll repeat going back. We're going to keep doing this all the way up our section here, filling this in. And this stitch is kind of a fun way to add a decorative fill to an area. Maybe you're creating a fun blanket on your design, or just some cool texture in a space. You know, I could see it used for a lot of fun, different options here. And I'm using 2 different colors for this stitch. You don't have to. You could use 1 color if you want. You could use way more colors if you wanted than 2 as well. You know, the world is your oyster with thread colors for this stitch as well too. I just wanted to make it easy so you could see what the different threads do here. Right, working on our rows here. Back the other way. Doo-doo. One more row here. All right, now that we have finished our horizontal lines, we're going to do our vertical ones to make them look like these pound signs or hash marks, whatever you want to call them. So we come up on the outside of our straight lines here. We want to go across, making sure we're going over that longer line we laid down at the beginning as well. Oops, get that out of the way. And then we're going to work all the way down. So coming up inside that space again, making sure we're going outside our longer line, and then across all of those, that section there here. And once more here and across this way like so. Now we'll go back up. So come up on the outside, go across, outside, across, and outside, across. And we'll jump down to this middle one here, come up on the outside, and go across here, holding all of those threads down. And our next one there. And as you can see, as we fill this in, it starts to make a little bit of a plaid design as well too, which is a fun way to add different textural elements and designs to your piece. One last row here. There we go. And then I would knot my orange thread off, and that is our plaid filling or plaid couching stitch. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you would like to watch more, be sure to visit MCreativeJ.com.